So the studio is right through this archway here. I was going to say these doors, but there's no doors there. Here we've got a number of guitars. I think there's 4 here. That's not counting the 6 in my room. This is just some cases that are empty, cymbal and snare cases. Some headphone extension cord. And then we get into the good stuff. There's the micro Korg. If I pan slowly left, we will begin to see the whole room, and the drum set is in place. Beautiful drum set. And we placed it here because of what is above, which is this weird, funky feature of our ceiling that we have here in our house, which is this angularly, is that a word? Carved out section of our ceiling for these skylights. Don't know exactly why they did this. It looks kind of like origami, but we're interested to see if we can get some kind of interesting sound out of that. If nothing else, it'll be like no one else's sound, so whether it's good or bad. So we've got some mic stands already set up around there. As soon as John gets here, we will set up the rest of them. Over here to the right, we have Command Central. Yesterday I called it Grand Central Station, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So move around here, and we've got the Spirit board mixer, which we're all set up with. Computer keyboard, a couple monitors, nice big widescreen, and actually I'm going to start this stuff up. Back here we have my Space Muffins drum kit, some extra hardware. There's the Space Muffins. Those are electronic drums. They look like acoustic drums, and they play like acoustic drums. As a matter of fact, they use acoustic drum heads and everything, but they are electronic, just like an electric guitar. So when you smack them when they're not plugged into this thing, which is a brain, or like a drum machine, kind of. Not a drum machine, but it's a drum brain. Then it makes no sound, just goes blap, 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 blap. And you hook it up to that thing and it sounds like drums. Coming over here, we've got John's Carvin amp. That's my little crate amp we might use for something. This is a very important part of the Jingle Hero sound right here, the Honeytone, the mini Honeytone. And behind that we have the mini pig nose, or I guess it's not a mini pig nose, it's a regular pig nose. And then a little tiny recorder that I use to jot down ideas real quick, and that's a little stereo microphone, sound on sound, with George Martin on the cover for inspiration. Over here we have another Mackie, small Mackie 12-channel mixer, which we might use for something. I don't know, maybe hook it up to my Mac. And then over here, with Buddy on the screen, temporarily it's a screensaver, this is my MacBook, and I've got the Line 6 tone port plugged into that external hard drive, and I'm going to try to simultaneously record in a GarageBand what we're recording onto the PC in Vegas. So we're using Vegas mostly, but I'm going to see if I can also get the signal into GarageBand and have kind of a backup in a way that John and I can share mixes and ideas. Simultaneous cables, cases, microphones in there, comfy chair to sit in when you're not performing, and if we get stuck, we just go over here and we just read this book, and that should tell us everything we need to know. Later.